Twins are 1 out of every 200,000 live births. Surviving separation surgery is just the first challenge and can be the beginning of a lifelong journey with many health issues. Here is Gabrielle's story.
I was about 8 weeks along when I found out that I was pregnant. I was carrying twins, but the girls were also conjoined. It was scary. I was shunned from my community, hate mail, cursing me, saying that I should abort my babies. How dare I bring monsters into the world? Even the doctors wanting me to late-term abort. It was more important for me to give them that chance than to take it away from them. I was 36 weeks when I delivered the girls via C-section. I was in love. They shared one set of hips. Their spine was fused slightly. They each had a kidney. There was only one bladder, one set of bowels. Gabrielle has the left leg. Michaela had the right leg. At 8 months old, the girls were successfully separated. 12-hour surgery. They had separate lives for the first time.
Being separated physically, it didn't change anything. We were still so close to each other.
It was fascinating just to watch them interact with each other. They were so cute. They were the sun in my sky. It made me feel victorious to watch them grow.
As we got older, we got picked on a lot. They would call us freaks. I would cry, and she would always just be like, "Oh, who needs them? We have each other, it's okay." She was the strong one. When we were 13 years old, we both got very, very sick. The mesh in our stomachs had gotten severely infected, and it had to get removed immediately, or else we were both gonna die from it. My surgery was more successful than hers.
The infection from the mesh was starting to take over her body. Her kidneys started to fail.
It was really hard to see her like that. I was getting better and she was only getting worse. I wished that I could have taken her place.
I told her, it's okay to let go. You won the fight.
I felt incomplete from then on. I didn't understand why she could leave me. High school was the worst. People didn't just look at me as the girl with one leg, they also looked at me as the girl whose sister died. I was really, really lonely.
One night we went to the football game and I was pushing her in her wheelchair and we went over a crack and she fell right out of her wheelchair and she hit the ground really hard. And I look up and everyone's laughing. No one helped us. It was just a really sad night.
It's been a difficult road for Gabrielle.
They have what you call a urostomy.
She has no bladder, so she's straight cathetered. That way she can clear the urine from her kidney into a pouch.
I've had kidney stones for years now. I can't pass them because it can't pass through the urostomy, and they are growing and they're painful.
I constantly see her in pain. It's an everyday struggle for her.
I get UTIs, a really bad kidney infection, have to be hospitalized. I don't feel good 90% of the time.
Gabby's a brilliant young lady. She doesn't feel sorry for herself.
College, compared to high school, I like it a lot. I wish that it was just easier for me. It's all uphill and downhill at the school, and it's really hard with my wheelchair, but I don't want to just let it consume me. I still think of her every day. It always kind of motivates me because I know that if she was here, she would be living it up, so I just want to live my life for her.
One of the reasons we have you here today is because we knew you were dealing with all these issues. I want to introduce you, as well as everyone else, to urologist Dr. Sia Daneshband to the show, because this is such a unique scenario, and obviously you're so very brave, everything you've been through, and then on top of it, dealing with all these issues with her lone kidney, not having a bladder. Tell us about some of her unique circumstances here.
This is a remarkable story. It's absolutely a miracle that you've made it this far. This is an extremely complex situation. Like you said, sharing one bladder, two set of kidneys that are separated. So the challenges really are that the kidney is draining not into a bladder, but draining straight out through a urostomy, like you said, an opening in the abdominal wall. The kidney doesn't drain well, and so it sets up infections, and as the urine stays around in the kidney, that it's more prone to developing kidney stones. And unfortunately, it's an ongoing process where it just keeps exacerbating itself and getting worse instead of better.
Unique situation because we're born with two, but in her case, she has one, so that one kidney have to really treat it with kid gloves.
Absolutely, and she's done a remarkable job so far to trying to maintain this. You obviously have a very good understanding of this, and when patients have solitary kidneys, we try our hardest to. This is a very special situation. We can't lose any more kidney function. We can't gain it back. So it really is a miracle that you're not on dialysis already and have dealt with this situation all this time.
Are there things that could be done in her situation?
Certainly, I think one is stone management, and I know the doctors have in the past tried to help you with the kidney stones. Those are complex, but in essence, you do need a urinary reservoir, and that's a pouch, for instance, made up of intestine. We do a lot of urinary tract reconstructions in these settings. Obviously, you have complex anatomy, but I think that's possible to perhaps construct a new bladder.
And so you came here today because you're brave, and also because, you know what? One of the things we like to do at the doctors is give people hope.
So, Gabrielle, I know that you've dealt with a lot, mentally, physically, and every day. While there's so much to look forward to, it's also a struggle for you at times. And we really want you to have a safe place to process the grief for your sister, all the underlying feelings, and just to learn better coping skills. So we're connecting you with Doctor on Demand. It's an app, and you can get free therapy. Gabrielle, we also wanted to help you to tackle school better. I know you're really excited about it. We heard that you're actually interested in going to medical school. So that's amazing that you want to help people.
We'd love to have you a part of the team.
Pre-med now?
I'm actually, I'm just starting out in community college right now.
It's a long haul, but if you want it, I'm sure you'll get it.
Yes.
We're really excited for you, and to help you with that, we're going to give you a brand new HP Envy laptop with their next generation processors. HP is giving you their beautiful laptop for you to use for school and anything else that you might want to do on your projects.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
So now you got the laptop, but I have to say, when I heard you say it was hard getting around campus, all the hills, the folks at Easy Light Cruiser, they're going to gift you a custom lightweight and foldable electric wheelchair. So no longer will those hills be a problem. But maybe more importantly, hearing all the medical issues you're still dealing with, not having your bladder, having one kidney. Dr. Daneshpan, you so kindly are here today to explain what's going on, but I know you have something else you'd like to share.
If given the opportunity, I'd love to be able to help you and do some reconstructive work, perhaps, and build a new bladder for you so you don't have to deal with these infections. And confident that we can help you at least improve your quality of life so you don't have to deal with these issues. And I'll be happy to waive our fees at least for this.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling, Gabrielle?
I never thought that I would even get any answers. It's been a really long time, and I just thought I would have to live like this forever. And when I wrote in, I didn't even expect to hear anything back. And I'm just, these are happy tears, obviously.
Well, you are a wonderful young woman. I know for a fact your sister is staring down at you so very proud. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Good luck in all of your endeavors.
Thank you.